Okay, welcome to this reading. Now, this is an impromptu reading that I am doing because I've got some messages coming through. I don't normally film this late at night. I like to film in the natural light, but this message was coming through quite strong. And I think the fact that I'm losing the light is about the energy that I'm picking up on. This feeling of all is lost. And the sun's just come out from behind a cloud. It's starting to set, but it's just come out from behind a cloud. There's something in this message about feeling like, yeah, all is lost. So as I was packing away my cards for the day, I'd actually finished the readings for the day, I kept hearing the word jurisprudence. Now, I knew that that was a legal term, but I didn't really know what it meant. It's the theory of the philosophy of law, what the law is and what it is meant to be. So I guess it's that wrangle between the letter of the law as opposed to the understanding of the law. And I'm feeling this, you're in some sort of battle, and potentially a legal battle. Now, as I was doing my pre-shuffle, I put on Gregorian chants. I wanted to clear the energy. That is the monks of the Abbey of Notre Dame. It helps clear energy. So if you are in some sort of negative devil-like energy, put on Gregorian chants. Just search up Gregorian chants on Spotify and you'll find. And just, even if you don't like that music, just put on really low and it clears the energy. So I put that on because I just wanted to clear. And the song that I got, because I always put my songs on random shuffle, I got Final Angelus Bells. Now that is a song that is played in reference to Archangel Gabriel, who is the angel of divine revelations. Now he's the angel that came to Mary to tell her that she was going to be the mother of God. So it's divine revelations. Almost a last minute save, some sort of information coming to you pertaining to whatever this energy is that I'm picking up on. That is a last minute save. There's still a little bit of light left. The dogs are barking though. That is another sign. Might be a lot of chitter chatter. I was picking up on Pharaoh energy. So somebody that maybe that you are dealing with who has got this my way or the highway kind of mentality. Maybe they think that they've won the battle. When I was doing the pre-shuffle, I was just looking up bits and pieces about jurisprudence, and I saw, and it stuck out, and I don't know why, it's maybe of relevance to you. The creditor is the person who benefits from it, and the debtor is the person who is bound by it. You may feel like you are bound by whatever this letter of the law is. I don't know what I'm picking up on here. So as I was saying, I was hearing Final Angelus Bells, Divine Revelation. I then put my songs on my like songs playlist. I get messages through music, and I asked for more information about this energy that I was picking up on. What I got was, I just want to make sure I'm recording. What I got was, can you see, now I don't like shadow. I don't like shadows when I film. There's some sort of shadow hanging over you. And things happen for a reason. Meaning that these messages that I was getting were coming through, were almost pushing their way through, because I was meant to film at this time of the day, because I was meant to pick up on that energy of losing the light and having this shadow. Some sort of, it's almost like a lurky energy. So, as I said, I got caught in a tangent of thought there. I did a pre-shuffle of the cards. Now, a couple of the cards that kept wanting to show themselves was the Four of Pentacles. That's miser energy. It's also fear. I got the Three of Swords, which is heartbreak. I got the Fool, which is a new beginning, but the Fool is also Uranus, which is earthquakes. As in, something has shaken up your world. Now, the other thing is the Fool, and as I said before, I was getting that Pharaoh energy. If you think about what happened to the Pharaoh, he was made a fool of by Moses because he thought that it was his way or the highway, and he believed that he was right in a situation. But Moses, now he got divine revelations from God. You're being given some sort of safe passage. You're not aware of it yet, but there's still a little bit of light left. So we saw the Four of Pentacles, the Three of Swords. The Four of Pentacles is the Sun in Capricorn. The Three of Swords is Saturn in Libra. Some sort of karmic lesson that you are in with this person. Saturn is your karmic teacher. Today is the 888 portal. Some sort of karmic lesson that is coming to a head with this person. Libra is balance. It's being balanced out, but it's being balanced out because of some sort of divine intervention. You will get a new beginning. That's the Fool. On your side, you will get a new beginning. And maybe you'll lose something in the process, but you will actually get something from the karmic lesson that you learn from this situation. This Pharaoh person, though, also has a lesson to learn. And then the other card that kept wanting to come out was the Ace of Swords, which is a truth, a divine truth. It's Archangel Michael's sword of truth. So when I did my pre-shuffle, not my pre-shuffle, I keep saying that. When I did my random shuffle, after I got the final Angelus Bells song, when I did my random shuffle, and I'm hearing lots of birds still. So when I think of birds, it's chatter. There's lots of chatter about what's going on. And I've just seen the Emperor. When I did my random shuffle on my liked song playlist, I got Destiny's Child, Survivor. You've been in a battle. So I'm going to pull some cards. Now I'm just going to do the way I normally do my offline readings. Let's have a look. What's the energy in and around you? Yeah. Oh, goodness. Okay, so we've got the Ten of Swords, the Moon, and the Magician. Normally I take one card, but those three cards speak volume. Volumes. Volume. Why singular? Maybe you've been in this battle by yourself. The Moon is what's hidden. The Magician is an illusion. And the Ten of Swords is being stabbed in the back. The Ten of Swords is the Sun in Gemini. The Magician is Mercury. And the Moon is Pisces and Neptune. Something was hidden from you. Some sort of illusion. And because I had jurisprudence, it's about some sort of potentially a contract that you were in. What the law is and what it's meant to be. So maybe your interpretation of it, your interpretation of an agreement that you had with somebody else, as opposed to what the law actually means. Perhaps this person was aware that you didn't understand it fully. The creditor is the person who benefits from it, and the debtor is the person who is bound by it. You're the debtor. The creditor is the person who benefits. This person has benefited from your lack of understanding of the agreement that you had with them. That's making me angry. Okay, let's have a look at what's happening. Where are you in right now in the 3D? Where are you? Just want one, please. Where are you in the 3D? I want it to come out properly. Now, you know what? Those two cards tried to come out before. The Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles is single, independent, and free. And the Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. The Nine of Cups is Jupiter in Pisces. The Queen of Pentacles is Uranus in Virgo. If you haven't already, maybe you've seen the silver lining. You've had a revelation. If it hasn't already, some piece of information is coming to you that use the word unsticks you. And I say unstuck because my kids used to say that as kids. That lifts the lid. And maybe it doesn't unbind you from this person. Maybe the creditor is the person who benefits from it and the debtor is the person who is bound by it. Maybe you are still bound to this person, but now you have an understanding of the illusion, which in some way gives you a freedom. Nine of Cups is... Okay, let's have a look at what's happening in... How are you feeling? What are your hidden feelings about this? That was the Strength card that wanted to come out. I'm a survivor. Goodness me. I want it. You're in hermit mode. Now, the hermit is, in the traditional drawing of the tarot, in the Rider-Waite, the hermit is the man who goes up to the top of the hill to get spiritual enlightenment, divine revelation, to get spiritual enlightenment. That's why the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups is here, because you've had the enlightenment. Okay, let's have a look at what message does the divine have for you? You've had an epiphany. Hangman can also be stuck, but the Hangman is an epiphany. The Hangman is Neptune. If you think about Neptune, it's the bottom of the ocean. Where you go with this Hermit card here, where you go to get this spiritual enlightenment, where you go to get this epiphany about what has actually happened here. Page of Pentacles on the bottom is card of the student. Getting an understanding of what's actually gone on here. Okay, let's have a look at what is the outcome of this situation. Wow, the Ace of Pentacles. That's a gift from God. And maybe you're getting a gift because you've done some sort of internal reflection. You've taken the time to work out how this manipulation has happened. And on the bottom, Seven of Swords. That card is coming up so frequently lately. The Seven of Swords is the lying, cheating, stealing card. You've worked out what's gone on here. You've worked out that you've been lied to, stolen from, and cheated. There's been a deception. You've had a magician, an illusionist in your midst. You've had a pharaoh energy in your midst, and you've worked it out. That's really cool. Okay, let's get some more cards on here. Tell me about this. Wow, the Strength. The Strength. Now, today is the 888 portal. The Strength card is number 8. Now, that's a dragon on that card, and what I just heard was sometimes a dragon doesn't need to breathe fire to show its strength. And we've got the Hermit here, the Hangman here. Maybe you've got a card to play, but you haven't played it yet. People's fear of a dragon is purely just in the look of a dragon. The dragon doesn't necessarily have to breathe its fire. Page of Pentacles. Sometimes the dragon just needs to sit back and observe. Page of Pentacles is the card of the student. Let's have a look here. Maybe that's where the divine revelation has come from. Wow. Okay, so we've got the Two of Swords, which is the Moon in Libra, and again, the Ace of Pentacles. I think the lesson that you've learned, or part of the lesson, potentially there's a financial win for you in terms of becoming unbound to whatever this agreement that you are in with this person is. But we've got 2 swords there, which means there's 2 truths. So there's potentially a financial blessing coming to you, because the Ace of Pentacles are blessings. But there's also a spiritual blessing coming to you, which is why we've got the Queen of Pentacles, which is financial, and the Nine of Cups. So Pentacles are financial, but Cups are spiritual, because the Nine of Cups is Jupiter in Pisces. Jupiter is a blessing, and Pisces is a spiritual blessing. That's really cool. Okay, let's have a look at the Hermit. Wow, the Fool. Maybe you've recognized that the spiritual blessing that you get, even though potentially you're still bound to this person, the spiritual blessing that you get, or that you've gotten from putting yourself in this pause, hermit mode, by getting this epiphany, this revelation, is actually what gives you a new beginning. Because maybe you are still bound contractually to somebody, but spiritually you're free. The Fool is a new beginning. Spiritually you're free, even though you're financially bound. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is the Moon in Taurus. It's almost recognizing the balance between, and we've had this coming through in readings over the last few weeks, that value between spiritual wealth and financial wealth. And it's actually that spiritual wealth is actually the new wealth. Spiritual health is the new wealth. And that's what this divine blessing is. And maybe you wouldn't have realized that had you not been bound and stuck. Okay, let's have a look at the Hangman. Seven of Swords and the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is Mars in Pisces. And the Seven of Swords, this deception, being stuck, Hangman, in this deception, has allowed you to recognize what true wealth is. And potentially you're getting both. Ace of Pentacles. Ten of Swords again. You're getting double cards. Ten of Swords was up here. This is the potential final outcome. And the Lovers. The Lovers is Gemini. The Lovers is the choice. You've been illuminated to both sides of the coin, so that you can understand the value of both, the meaning of both, and the worth of both. Survivor, 2 Ten of Swords, Judgment on the bottom. You've been given the opportunity to call judgment on what you thought was of value to you through whatever this situation is. Okay, let's get some messages from your guides about this situation. This is my Divine Messages Oracle deck. What do your guides want to tell you about this situation? Evidence. Wow, that's a legal term. Evidence. Something has come to you. Follow your gut. If you are intuitively getting nudges, you know, like me, I got that jurisprudence, that just came through. Getting nudges, whether it's to listen to a song, to watch a TV show, there's little, your guides are trying to talk to you all the time. Breaking generational curses. You're not meant to be stuck where you are. What I wanted to just say was, maybe you come from a family of not rocking the boat when there's an injustice, not calling people out when you have this, follow your gut, when you have this feeling that maybe somebody's taking advantage, maybe being too trusting, and you are the one in your, I'm hearing black sheep, you are the one who is meant to break your family out of this mold of people taking advantage. Maybe you're too kind. Completion. You are protected. That's why we've seen those two Ace of Pentacles. And completion. Whatever this is, the tens are the end. It's completion. We've had the Fool card. A new beginning. A new beginning in two Ace of Pentacles. Whatever lesson you've meant to have learnt, you've done it, and you've been protected. Deepening the bond. Maybe deepening the bond with yourself. Okay, let's have a look at what angel has been walking with you. I'm just going to take those two. 26, politics and ambition. That's that Pharaoh energy. And 21, learning and spiritual protection. It's been part of the karmic lesson that you have had to learn in this lifetime. Do I want any more? I'm just going to do one more. Divine warrior and protection, number 71. That's an 8. That's an 8. As I said, today is the 888 portal. And number 4, travel and mental illness. Okay, let's get you a moon oracle. The moon's fading. Time to bid farewell to what's holding you back. This here, whoever this is, holding you back. What have we got on the bottom? When the moon is full, it's your cue to release your grip and dance with enchantment. That's 2 cards about things that are holding you back. You've got a new beginning. A new beginning here coming for you. Anything else? We'll look at that. We've got the Tower on the bottom. You're stripping down. Stripping things down so that you can rebuild based on the lessons that you've learned from this scenario. I'm just going to get 3. Yeah, the heartache that you've learned from this scenario. 5's a change. The Hierophant, things that you have been bound to. Third parties that you have been bound to. The creditor is the person who benefits from it, and the debtor is the person who is bound by it. Somebody has had financial gain from however you were bound to them, and all you've had is heartache. 4 of Wands on the bottom. It's time for a new beginning. Do I want to get a Nodes of Destiny card? Okay, let's get one. The Nodes of Destiny, currently the node is in Aries. The North Node is in Aries. That is self, what you are walking towards. The South Node is in Libra. It is the axis between self and others, because others is Libra. What you are releasing. This third party thing that you are bound to. North Node, 7th house. If your North Node decides to swing by the 7th house, toss in your special pizzazz into your relationships. Let your charm shine like a disco ball at every party. Interesting. Maybe it's time to let loose. That song that we got, Survivor, Destiny's Child, maybe you have been in survivor mode for too long. Completion, maybe it's time to let loose. Let's have a look. South Node in Pisces. Head lost in a sky full of clouds thanks to the South Node in Pisces, drifting off into the dreamy land of confusion. Let's toss in a pinch of practical magic and some down-to-earth vibes. Mix those lofty dreams with a touch of reality. Say farewell to old habits and dive headfirst into bold new adventures. Now that is literally... Those two cards are telling you that you've been in this Ten of Swords energy for too long, and it's time to turn your brain off and actually go and have a bit of fun. Okay, finally, I'm going to get some Scrabble tiles. Could be your first, middle, last initial, that of the person that you are bound to, or something else that pertains to this connection. Okay, let's go. An X and an 8, a Y and a 4, an L and a 1, a J and an 8, an M and a 3, a T and a 1, an N and a 1, mountain, the mountain that you have climbed, a H and a 4, an E and a 1, an I and a 1, a C and a 3, a P and a 3, an A and a 1, a Q and a 10, a G and a 2, a D and a 2, and a Z and a 10. X, Y, Z. It's the end. Completion. It's the end. So that is what I have for you. If this reading resonated with you, give it a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. If you are called to any of the tarot or oracle decks that I used in this reading, they are all my own designs because I'm an illustrator as well. So if you are called to any of those, the links to purchase them are in the description box. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all the best on whatever journey this is for you. And I look forward to seeing you again in another reading.